Hey, Adam Dix here. I want to share this quick story. $5 is everything. Met with a guy yesterday at lunch. Met with a guy at an event I was at, and during lunch, he was talking to my buddy Conrad and he was sharing some stories. A little background, this guy's 58 years old. He owns a construction company in right outside of LA. He services LA all the way down to San Diego, doing like energy efficient green stuff, roofing, certain painting. If it's energy efficient, it's just through like a government program for homeowners and that. Anyways, it's very, very successful. It's a multi-million dollar business. He does excellent work. And he was telling a story, and he said he taught his sons this, and he says $5 is everything. And I was kind of wondering where the hell he was going with this. And he was talking, he was like, if I did a lot of good work, I'm a contractor, I do a lot of good work, and you're very happy with the work, you know, I'm signing, you sign off on everything. And as I'm leaving the house, and there's a $5 bill on the table, and you see me just kind of reach over and grab it as I'm leaving your house. He's like, the trust is gone. Like, you're not going to give referrals. Just over $5, you know. At first I was like, yeah, $5 is nothing, you know. And then he gave another example. If you give someone a $5 gift, it's not really that much, you know. It's really not much. It's I don't know what, a couple bags of M&Ms. I'm not sure what you can get anymore for $5, but it was just interesting. He's like, yeah, that's right. Like a $5, even if it was a dollar bill, and you saw that a person take just a single dollar bill, the trust is gone, you know, completely gone. So it was just kind of an interesting perspective. And then another story he shared with us. This is about customer experience, going above and beyond. This is what really sets you apart. This is what gets you referrals. I understand why this guy is slammed with work. He had even admitted to us that he's wasted probably $500,000 this year on leads that he hadn't had time to follow up with because he's so damn busy, you know. Also hired a huge internet marketer for $65,000 for 1 month to run Facebook advertising. It's an internet marketer you probably all know, especially if you watch YouTube. He said he was horrible, canceled after 30 days, and went back and hired someone in the Philippines, and they did better work for like $800 a month. So I'm not going to reveal the name, but anyways, the other story he talked about customer experience. So they go in, they do all the work. It takes about, on average, 3 weeks to finish their job, on average. And what he says is what they do is the homeowner signs off. A lot of the time, it's the woman, the wife, signs off on the work done. They're happy with it. Everything's completed. That's it. Then he has his guy ask the wife to get the honey-do list. He asks... He says, let me see the honey-do list. Your husband, honey-do list. Broken towel racks, maybe a chipped piece of millwork, a chipped piece of wooding, whatever. Any little, you know, the windows hard to open, hard to shut. It's squeaking, something like the loose doorknob. They go through and they'll spend, he said, up to a half a day, 3/4 of a day doing all this little honey-do stuff. A lot of times he says it's not that much, you know, but that works. It gets them referrals. He's like, it's just a good thing to do. It's just a good thing to do. We're there. We're the professionals. We can spend a little bit of extra time. I thought that was a really cool thing to do. And then he says he comes personally, the owner, like a week later, after everything's been signed off, the homeowner is completely happy with everything. He comes like a week later and he goes through the work and he is meticulous with it. And if he sees something that it's not up to his standards, he calls his guys back and says, hey, you better get back here and fix this. And he says a lot of times the homeowner doesn't even see it, or is like, no, this is completely fine. And he's like, no, it's not fine in my eyes. We need to redo this, you know. That also gets referrals. So it's no surprise this guy is extremely successful, has a ton of business, more business than he can really handle at the moment, from what it sounds like. But just two really cool stories about the $5 and also the customer experience. Years ago, when my first Shopify store was a jewelry store, what I did this time of year, beginning of December, is we made a list of the top... anyone who spent over $75 with us that year in 2015, and I had my assistant handwrite Merry Christmas cards. Actually, we did Happy Holidays, you know, the political correctness. We didn't want to piss anybody off. She did handwritten thank you cards. Holiday cards, I'm sorry. I didn't do it because my handwriting is absolutely atrocious, but we sent out holiday cards. I think it was 93 or 91 holiday cards in 2015. Now, we didn't measure this. I don't know if this increased the bottom line, increased the ROI, increased repeat purchases. I have no idea what it did. It was more of a branding thing. It was more of just, it was the right thing to do, you know. Spent, I think it was about $500 on the time spent, the cards. We got like custom cards, you know, with the logo on it and all that. But it was just the right thing to do. Kind of what this Larry guy that I met yesterday at an event sharing, providing that customer experience, going above and beyond. It really doesn't take that much to go above and beyond. Now, sending out 93 cards, you know, but little, like I said, I write handwritten thank you cards to any customer that buys. Now, of course, when I have 150 customers a day, might not be able to handle that, but I'm going to try to do that. So that customer experience, providing, going above and beyond, like I said, it's really simple to do. This cost, I don't know, these cards are, I think, like $0.25 a piece when you buy a big pack of 50 or 100 of them, maybe 50 cents and then a stamp, maybe it costs 75 cents to send these out in maybe, I don't know, a minute or two of your time, but it goes a long way. I get a lot of emails back from people thanking me, saying they hadn't got a handwritten thank you card in years. Some of them, hadn't gotten in years, or maybe some of them never got handwritten thank you card. So customer experience, put that out there. Wanted to shoot this quick video. It's dark outside. I wanted to do this earlier today. I just had busy with some things and wanted to share that little insight with a fellow with the business owner that I met at an event at lunch, I should say. So that's it for now. Hey, if you like this kind of stuff, hit that subscribe button down below. If you do something cool, something unique, going above and beyond, maybe in the past, you're currently doing it, you're thinking about doing it, share it in the comments below. I'm always looking for little things to do to kind of go over to set myself apart from the competition and things like that, and just that kindness, spreading that kindness, going above and beyond for your customers. So I'd love to hear it, and maybe I can adopt some of your strategies or tips and tricks and strategies into my business and do it myself. And maybe you can start doing handwritten thank you cards. That would be a start if you're not doing it. Like I said, it's low cost, and the wow factor is second to none. That's it for now. Thank you.